Hello there folks, my name is Great Mighty Poe. Welcome to episode 6 of my Cinders version 2.09 walkthrough. Today's shoutout is going to be to Harmonixer, or as I call him Harm. Harm is a pretty important member of the community, so he's a mod on the Cinders Discord, which is a job I don't envy. He also is the top contributor on the wiki, so most of the information on there, that all comes from him. And he's also a dev, so that started recently, and he's put a lot into the mod. So he's responsible for the spellbound items, the system that makes them work, and he's also responsible for spell ascension, which we'll be getting into this episode, so that's why I thought I'd bring him up. And he's also responsible for some changes to FP that'll be in next version, so he does a lot, definitely worth a shout out, so let's get into it. And so I did some mining off camera. No, I went back to Firelink to respec and spent pretty much all my souls. So, no consumable souls, I did sell some Rouge Water, all my Titanite, all that's gone. One item there I noticed that I didn't mention last time is Crimson Water. So that's just double the amount of the Rouge Water. Never mentioned that, so my loadout is just Fort, Blunt, Great Hammer. And then the Blunt Hunter's Blunderbuss, and Grab Helmet, and then these two here are just light, and then these here, because they give me strength. Because I didn't have quite enough to one hand Fort's Great Hammer, takes 32 and I have 31. So, sure, just going and farming, I thought I'd just put on the pants and not too bad for fashion. Looks pretty hideous, but oh well. And why I wanted to use weapon, it's just very fun. It's a Muffin weapon. So, Muffin was the guy who contributed a lot of movesets to Cinders, as well as a boss. So, very strong weapon. A lot of weapons are. And we'll take out this guy. That reach. That doesn't even aggro him. And then back here is some large Titanite. So finally starting to get that. And up here is a Ravenous Crystal Lizard. Take that out, and from him we get Crystal Fragment and some Titanite Shards. So they used to not drop anything for a little while there, but now they drop stuff. That was a recent change, so I'm not too sure what the drops are, but I'm fairly sure it's just Titanite and Crystal Fragment by the looks of it. Gonna head up here. Grab this item, Crest Shield, again another shield, so I won't be using it, and then we have this dude down here. And take them out nice and quickly. It's another shield, the Spider Shield. So Spider Shield, it's the exact same. If you're going through a poison swamp, really good, just chuck it on your back and get some poison and toxic resistance. Now I'm just going to run through here, because I have to take our stuff from the back, because there's a lot of enemies here. Blunderbuss just tearing through them though. There we get a Curse Gem. And I hate these crossbowmen. Over here, some more large Titanite. And I heard we aggro another dog, so here he comes. And take him out pretty quickly. And there's still one more dog. There used to be an item back here, it's not anymore. And, oh dear, one of these guys. So I'm just going to shove a torch so I can swap to that quickly for when they inevitably hit me. Maybe this guy can blow him up for me. No, bit too far. Once again, Blunderbuss just tearing through everything. Another curse gem. And now we're through to the cathedral. So over here, first one of the area, a mimic. And from him we get the Kirk Hammer. So, Kirk Hammer at the moment, just a basic grey hammer, doesn't have a unique moveset. Cat is working on that, but they've got a bit of creative block at the moment, so hopefully as I get that done shortly, we have a cool moveset for that. But not at the moment, that'll be next version, most likely. So let's go talk to Gale.
Merciful goddess, mother of the forlorn, who have no place to call their own, please bear witness to our resolve. Fire for Ariandel. Fire for Ariandel. And the ash to kindle flame.
Nearly done with those noises there, Gale? There we go.
Wait, you've the same scent as that woman. Then you must be an action one. You must be. Oh. You don't know how long I've searched. Don't mind me, didn't mean to fall apart. Now, Ashen One, I have a kindness to ask of you. My lady lives in the cold land of Ariandel. I need you to show her flame. A proper flame that will burn the rot away. If you truly are ash, then it must be fire that you seek.
And for now, we're just going to refuse. Don't need to go to Ariandel quite yet.
Oh, are you certain of that? Hogwash, hogwash. What ash does not seek fire?
And there we go. So, why I went and talked to him is because every single time you come through here, or you die in, or you end up with that dialogue, so just makes them shut up. So actually leave me alone for a bit. So, she's gonna rest. And for now, I don't think I need the torch actually. Oh, I will actually, so I will infuse that. So I mentioned in episode 1, I believe, that you can infuse the torch. And what do we have? We have poison. No, actually I might just forge. Go all the way down here. Forge. Lucky gem. And then we can infuse the torch with that. So, because we're dealing with some of those maggoty creatures, gonna need a torch, so want to make it look fabulous. So, fabulous looking torch. It even sparkles. So, yeah. Few of them. Also the censoring palm. You can infuse this as well. That gets some unique looks as well. So, what's options there? So over here, some dried roots. So another healing item. This gives you 3000 HP over 300 seconds. So, very gradual healing, but it lasts quite a while. And we're going to take you out. And if I stand here and do this, that should kill everything. Oh, the aggroed you. And you gave us a firebomb, some firebombs and a curse gem. This guy gave us a curse gem. This guy gave us a fading soul. And the corpse here, small tarnished silver coins, and soul of an unknown traveller. So I'm actually gonna pop one of these tarnished silver coins, because we are about to go take on first boss this area. And we'll talk about some of the controversy surrounding this boss and other bosses like it afterwards. Just gonna go fight him, and hope it all goes well. So we're just gonna run, because he's gonna chase us, we need a bit of a space to fight him. Over here is pretty good. This is the Cathedral Guardian, so Dragon Slayer armor reskin. And again, we'll talk about those once we're done with him. If he doesn't kill us, that is. As you can see, this guy has quite a bit of health, so it's optional though. You don't have to take him on if you don't want to. And you're behind him for that. Please don't shield bash. I hate it when you shield bash. If I shoot you. And let's try not greedy at the end. And there we go. So there's Cathedral Guardian taken out. And now we're going to talk about the controversy. So he is the first of the Dragon Slayer armor reskins. There's quite a few of them. People aren't too happy about Cinders using them constantly. But unfortunately, making custom bosses like you'll see in mods like the Convergence, that's pretty damn complex and requires some unique skills that not many people in the community have. So Cinders doesn't have anyone that can take, say, animations from a boss in Sekiro and put it onto a boss here or something like that. We don't have anyone on our team for that, so we're just stuck with what bosses we have. And Dragon Slayer Armor is just a good boss that uses a shield and another weapon. It's the only boss like that. Other option would be Millwood Knights. We have quite a few reskins for them, but unfortunately Cinders doesn't want to have a DLC requirement, and putting DLC bosses into base game areas will just crash anyone without the DLC. So we're stuck with Dragon Slayer Armor, unfortunately, but it's still a pretty fun fight, so I don't mind them all that much. So over here, another torch. You can have 2 rainbow flame torches if you really want it. And up here, Crystal Lizard. And take you out. I guess that's a lizard hide. As you can see, the Ravenous Crystal Lizard that was here is gone because the Cathedral Guardian, because he can wander around this entire area. He will be moving next version. I'm not too sure where he'll be moving to. Couldn't quite understand what it was saying in the patch notes, so yeah. It's probably, I think it's the 4th time he's moved. Because he was up on the stairs, then he was moved over that way somewhere, now he's down here, and now he's moved somewhere else. So, constantly moving boss. So he wasn't originally a boss, he was just a enemy you'd encounter in the world. So, people don't have problems with him then. But once he became a boss, all of a sudden Dragon Slayer Armor reskins are terrible and everyone should hate them. So, yeah. And we're gonna head over here. Up down here. And in here is another mimic. This is one people tend to miss. Got a very important item though, so you don't want to miss it. So this is the Tortured Soul. This is for Benjen, and unlocks more items at him for you to buy. So definitely an item you want. I think it unlocks stuff like the Church Cannon, which is pretty damn strong. Pretty damn heavy though, and also stuff like the Rosmarius, I think it is. Over here some black bug pellets, and then we drop back down here, and head back to the bonfire. So let's try not to get hit by this guy. Take him out pretty quickly. And now this area, just run through. Oh, special speedy palm. No need to fight anything here. Through here. Up here. And over here. Some black fire bombs. Shout for them and they will try and get you. Down there, get over this way. Drop down here. Grab this item. Some undead hunter charms. This guy gets in the way. Punch him out of the way. And then we can come through here. And that's us out of that area. So nothing else there. And I really don't want to make this, thank you. And so where are you? There's the Cathedral Grave Warden. Pretty tough enemy as always. But can be staggered pretty easily. And then we get the full Grave Warden set and the Warden Twin Blades. So So we're just going to come over here and hide. So the Warden Set, Grave Warden Set, opposed to your Curse Resist. So really good for a later game area where there's a certain swamp that's cursed. And in here, it's the Arbalist. So stronger crossbow if you're a strength build. So always good to get. And then down here. So more of these guys. Over here, some human pine resin. And once again, young white branches, 2 of them, and I think that's it for down here. Where did you come from? Take blunderbuss. Probably will stop using the blunderbuss eventually. It's way too strong, so. But we don't have access to Rosario yet, so I'm kind of stuck for strength build. So here's some Elizabeth mushrooms. So these are really good healing items. So these are 1200 HP over 30 seconds. So they're the strongest. So you got life gems, and then radiant life gems, then old radiance, and then Elizabeth, and then you got the dried roots for just some low amount of healing over a really long amount of time. So I do use Elizabeth mushrooms on certain bosses. So here we get some ritual incense. So ritual incense, not on that one. Here it is. This is for the companions, the ritualist covenant. Can't remember the name of it. Ritualist pact, I want to say. Yeah, this one. So that's the stuff you get for this. So get some more of that if you want to get some of the companion items. And we could just grab this shortcut. And we can carry on. So up here, right here, this is where the Cathedral Guardian was initially when it wasn't a boss. So in really old version of Cinders, you just hang out here and fight you on these stairs. So pretty awkward to fight him up here. It's a very narrow spot. So glad he was moved into a proper boss. Over here, there's some more Crimson Water. Again, 100 FP, so if you're short on FP, pretty useful for that. And now we got this bit. So that crossbowman always ruins my day. And I do have the Arbalist, so can I lock onto him? Can, but the one issue with the blunderbuss, doesn't have any range. But now we're taking out that. So there is a few crossbowmen in this area. Check out this guy. Gets another curse gem. And an old radiant. Nice. Yeah, let's take you out. Yeah, no exploding, please. And up here. Oh, you would drop an item. So that item is just gonna hang there, nothing I can do about it, so just gonna have to leave. Take you out. Some more fire bombs, another thrall. Picking up more and more items. Take out those two. And then over here, crossbowmen everywhere. And another thrall. These guys just keep raining out of the sky. So, Arbalist again. Because going down and fighting these guys is a bad idea because you can see the spiked mace hanging up there. There's an evangelist down there. And another crossbowman as well, and a spearman. So, you don't want to be taking on all of that at once. So, best to thin out the herd. Back to the blunderbuss. So, now we can head down here. Oh, perfect. There we go, took them out nice and quickly. There, another curse gem. How many curse gems are we at now? 6. Oh, getting a lot of them. And let's put on some throwables, haven't used them in a while. A lot of black fire bombs. Let's use them. I swear I'll hit one of these guys. Oh, there we go, hit 2 of them. You're gonna throw a charm at me, aren't you? And from her, we get the full Evangelist set and the spiked mace. So, fairly sure spiked mace. Where are you? There you are. So, spiked mace. Yep, custom moveset, so another cat moveset. Another farm weapon. More old radiance. And it's more Archdeacon Night. And we are actually pretty close to a bonfire, so here's hoping I don't fail this jump. I've yet to fail this jump, but it's always a first. I'm gonna head up here. No reason to. Just want to kill this thrall. Down you come. It's a sharp gem. Drop down here. That one. Cross. Shoot that one. And get some petrified somethings. No item here, so ambush is entirely pointless. And we can head through here. So vanilla, you'd have a thrall come rushing out of here to ambush you. None of that here, just a bonfire. So this bonfire is here because there used to be, well, the Cathedral Guardian used to be in there. People complained it was a bit too cramped, so he got taken out of there. I actually found in this arena he was probably the most fun. Down there I don't find him as fun. Quite like the cramped atmosphere of this one. But oh well. And you don't like fire. So the Grave Wardens that were here on patrol down here, they're gone. The guys who come down here and explode on you, they're gone. All because of Cathedral Guardian. So, yeah. No guy here. But there is still a lot over here. Another Fading Soul. I'm out of FP. Nope. Oh, the other one exploding took them all out. Nice. So over here, some hexing urns. Now we can head into the cathedral proper now. Yeah, you can see him down there. Taking him out pretty quickly though. And really nothing like this blunderbuss at all. Over here is a bright bug. I think it's the first of them we've gotten. Bright bug. Yep, so boost your weapon damage and all absorptions by 20%. So you can extend that with the Lingering Dragon Crest Ring and a couple of other items. So pretty nice if you're having a hard time with a certain boss. And we can come here. Completely destroy this room, all the tables. Yeah, go destroy all the tables. There we go. Chairs are fine. Those few chairs, they can stay there. So now we're going to look up over here. I'm going to come down here. Nothing down here, except an enemy. So I just felt like killing them, for the sake of killing them. At least I'm fairly sure there's no items down here. Yep, so no items down here. Just this one. Just enemy. And yeah. Another one of those weird things where there was an item and it got removed or moved and there's nothing there now. So now we're going to get a shortcut. And so out here, over to this side, there's another mimic. Fairly sure this is a mimic. Yep. There we go. And from them, we get an undead bone shard. And over here, it's a chest. And in here is the Astoria greatsword. Looking for that, which was up in the graveyard. It's now down here. And so now we're just going to go heal. Kinda want to save these souls. So I'm not going to spend them quite yet. So now, in order to deal with this guy, I don't really like dealing with them up here, so just drop down here. Watch out, this will poison you down here, so be careful of that. We're moving around. And there's that crossbowman. How are we doing? Oh, one more hit. There we go. And can we make it? No. So I'm just going to pop a Divine Blessing, save a heal, and get rid of the poison. And still get shot. That guy up there, he's a real jerk. And so out here is a Cathedral Night, so pretty tough fight. These guys can be pretty aggressive and pretty tough. But not when they block and then get shield broken. So from him, we get the Great Mace. So this is like the Spiked Mace. So same moveset. The alternate Great Hammer moveset, Cat made. This is a favourite of mine. I really love this weapon in vanilla, so glad to see it got a new moveset. Down here is the Saint Bident, and I'm fairly sure this one also got a unique moveset. And I don't think I can use it because faith, but yeah, much more slashy. So you have two types of spear movesets, you have a slashy one and a pokey one, depending on what you want. And there were items on the other end of this thing, but it's not anymore. And over here. Okay. Well, let's get out of the way range of the crossbowmen. Some Barithrum, I think it is. Barithrum petals. I think these are boost damage against abyssals. Yeah, there we go. So abyssal enemies. So you can find a list of them on the wiki. I don't know them all. I know puzzle men are probably abyssals, but I don't really pay much attention to these, so yeah. I think some bosses are also considered abyssal, but again, wiki will have all the answers for that. So this drop from the giant, petrify somethings, and the damn crossbowman. Always shooting me. Oh, hello you. Yeah, I kind of want to take you on, not your thralls. Yeah, I'm just gonna run. These guys aggro for ages, so he'll follow me. Take him on without his thralls. Got broken. And taken down. Now we're going to go unlock this shortcut. Now we'll be coming back to the rafters last, so we want patches to actually spawn here, so leave the rafters till last. You go over to Rosario, he will not show up here, so. And I see you up there. And another petrify or something. So I'm gonna head over here, fairly sure there's an item, and also get Kirk to invade. So over here, some more alluring skulls. And yeah, Kirk just stands there till you get close. Take him down relatively quickly. Then we get the barbed straight sword and the spiked shield. And his armor will show up at Rosario now. Pretty sure the thrall, yeah, the thrall down there. Now we can come into here. Cathedral Night. You gonna come on out? Bluffing was the bad idea there, mate. And what did you drop? Holy Gem? Hey, Holy Gem. And this chest here. The Riving Tome, so it's another tome for Carla. And now we're gonna go in here, which still has this guy. And from him we get Aldrich's Ruby. So I'm fairly sure it's the same. Yep, HP from backstabs and riposts. And this statue here, come back to it. It's on the warp point. We'll come back to that though. Because I don't want to reset the rest of the enemies. Just want to complete a few things here first. And let's take you out. Yeah, get down the side here actually. So, no, there's a chest or a mimic. Mimic down here actually. Yep. These guys are everywhere. Oh, and a thrall. So from the Mimic, we get the Murky War Staff. So, once again, another battle staff. This is one people tend to really like. So a lot of people tend to like this weapon. It's pretty damn strong. So it is just the Murky Longstaff, which is an actual staff, just turned to an actual weapon you can use. So can't cast anything like with it, same as the Corvian Longstaff, but you can just use it as a weapon. So, pretty neat. Gonna head through here. And I think this used to be a Mimic in Vanilla, but now it's just a normal chest. And in there we have the Deep Brow Divine Tome. So you can't give this to Irina, as I mentioned multiple times now. This just goes straight to Carla. And continue on through here. So the thralls on the side have been taken out. Now we've got this one up here. And get Blunderbuss. And this used to be a corpse over there, I think. Now it's a chest, and even the slow on top of it was moved. So, in here is the Maiden Set. So, Maiden Set, I'm pretty sure it's HP recovery. Yeah, HP recovery. So that's all non-Estus sources of healing, I think. Fairly sure. So stuff like miracles and your life gems and all that stuff. Want a bit more out of all that, then that's an option. Now you're gonna head up here. And this evangelist never seems to go with ranged, always seems to go melee. So a pretty aggressive one, this one. Take them out. Get back over here. Another chest. And in here is the Dark Stone Plate Ring. So, same as vanilla. Dark Absorption. Had a bit of trouble with some dark damage. Shove that on. Over here. Golden Fruit Bombs. And we can take out these two. We're coming for you, Crossbowman. We're going to get revenge on you. And this guy dropped another Cursed Gem. And head back down here. Speed us up a bit. That's what you get. Take out him. And over here, behind these crates, is a chest. And in here is the... Oh, actually this is where Kirk's armor is. I thought that spawned up by Rosario. But nope, down here. So, same as vanilla. The leggings also give you kick damage. I don't think that's mentioned here, so... You're doing a kick only run, which you can do. There are some rings that boost kick damage and rolling damage. These will give you some kick damage as well. And some rolling damage. So all the pieces are rolling damage. Plus there are, I think, 5 different rings for rolling and kick damage. So rolling build is actually doable. Not sure how viable it is because it's not one I've attempted, but if you want to have that to go, you can. Over here, small Siegbrow, 10 of that, so good amount of souls there. And behind these ones, fairly sure, another chest. And I think in here is Deacon Set. Nope, Church Pick. Things keep moving around, I swear. So Church Pick, this is one that does have its moveset. Again, no transformations, but it does have its moveset. Takes a lot of faith though. So I think one-handed it's normal, but then two-handed, my stamina will regen. Come on, stamina. Yeah, two-handed is pretty cool on that one. And so that's everything done on this first part. Now we've got past the giant and up that way. So we're going to take a look at the shortcut and then head back to the bonfire there. Speedy Palm. Always gonna remember Speedy Palm. So once again, in here, this statue, immune from any side, doesn't matter. And that takes you to Irithyll. So we're in the Church of Yorshka, because there's a bonfire right there, an NPC right there, but I'm not going to do anything here, we'll come back to this one later. So I was going to head back there. And that does respawn this guy. Once again he tries to buff and it makes him really easy to take out. And so now we have this. So there's still a lot of the slimes there. And they're weak to fire. And we can buff any weapon in Cinders. And we can infuse any weapon. All except bows. And Freed's Great Scythe, I think, is the other one. And yeah, you can see the slimes are already starting to get rowdy. Flaming Vort's Great Hammer. They're not super speed like a certain other mod. So he dropped us a pitch by something. And we are poisoned. So we picked these up in the road of sacrifices, so always useful to have. Then over here, small large Titanite. And up here we're going to have a pretty tough encounter against an NPC. So he should show up now. Sanctum Knight Norjask, I think that is. And you can see he is invisible, and his weapon is invisible, due to the armor he's wearing. So, oh yeah. And that's got a cat moveset on it as well. So he's gonna hit really hard and have a really funky moveset. Come on you. I want a bit more space for you. Following? I can't tell. Oh, yep, here he is. Yeah, he hits really hard. Oh my gosh. I think I might just try biffing firebombs at him. Good stuff fighting this guy. Can you stop circling? There we go. So I took out all my healing on that one guy. Might need to be toned down a bit, this guy. He's a bit tough. So I guess that's the Sanctum Knight armor. Don't get his weapon. Get that elsewhere. Not too sure where. So this is like the Shadow set. It's a bit more tanky. So it makes you hard to see. This makes your weapon invisible. This makes you silent. And then this gives you stamina recovery. So pretty powerful set if you want something a bit more tanky than the Shadow set. And I am now out of healing. We are close to a bonfire though, so I'm going to push forward to that. We do have a couple of Cathedral Nights to take out, and they're always trouble. So let's try and get you over. Let's equip some aggro sticks. Come on you. I kind of want to get you away from the Deacons. Take him out. And he drops the Cathedral Night Greatsword. Don't think that one has a unique moveset. I don't think Cat's got Ultra Greatsword yet, so just vanilla moveset, but it's still very strong. Him, we got an exotic soul as well. So we got Soul of Fallen Sage. What is that one? Boost max FP and reduce FP consumption massively. Just on weapon arts though, so that's pretty nice. And we try to take out this Cathedral Night. These guys are going to shoot at us. There we go. Over here, another Divine Blessing. So yeah, I'm going to pick up quite a few of them. And isn't there one more? Yeah, there's one more. Always one more. Take him out. Yeah, we get some human dregs. So this is another Covenant item. This is for the Eldritch Faithful, which you get in Irithyll. So not going to have that for a while, but you can get them here from the Deacons. Take out these two. And I think over here is another chest. I'm fairly sure it's a chest, not a mimic. Yeah, it's a chest. This gives us Astoria. Not too sure how to pronounce that again. I really suck pronouncing half these things. And that's a spear. It's another face spear. Don't think it has a unique moveset. So yeah, just normal spear. And I don't think I can use the weapon art. Yeah, weapon art's going to do nothing. But that shoots a bunch of different, like, multiple way of white coronas. So it's very, very blinding, the weapon art on that. So can be strong, but it's pretty damn painful on the eyes trying to use it. So not something I particularly like. Now we're going to head up here and get a bonfire. And meet an NPC. So if you're using miracles, that person there is going to be your best friend. So this is Scribe Vadan. So he'll talk to you about your miracles. So I don't have any miracles on me, but you give him the Covenant item for the Way of White, which I forget what it is right now. Can take a look at that. Way of White. So you give him Holy Fragments and a Miracle, and he'll ascend it. But you keep the original copy. So essentially you get an upgraded version. So give him Way of White Corona. You end up with Refined Way of White Corona, which is Way of White Corona but totally free to use. No FP cost. But you still keep the original. So some pretty cool effects on them. Done showcases for every single miracle. So check them out if you want to see all the effects on them. Some very, very cool ones. So once again, if you love miracles, this guy's can be your best friend. And over here, is his shield going to be broken? Is that going to... Yep, his shield's going to be broken. One of these weird things that Cat can't fix. The shield there is the lock shield. It's planned to be used as a catalyst. So it's had a model change, but for whatever reason it breaks like that. And it's really random, and it drives Cat insane because she can't... Oh, he can't pin it down, sorry. Get back, you. Oh, tough NPC. A lot of tough ones in the Cathedral. So there we get the Hallowed Night helm. Or Hallowed Night set, sorry. And where are you? Hallowed Night. There we go. This is boost damage against undead. So, no cloth physics on it, but looks pretty cool nonetheless. Not too sure where it's from. Yeah, I'm not really too sure where this one comes from. A lot of armor, a lot of it I don't know where it comes from. We have another chest. And in here is the Floyd sword ring. So, fairly sure it's the same. So boost attack by 15% when your HP is full. You can upgrade this so that HP is full will start to go down. So you can get that down to if HP is above 90%, stuff like that. So, pretty useful. Never going to talk to quote unquote Sigurd here. Definitely Sigurd, totally not someone else.
Well, you look reasonably sane. I am a knight of Katarina. I've managed to track down this cathedral's store of treasure. It's right over there, across that narrow part. Treasure? Always so close, yet so far. I'm in quite a pickle, indeed. Well, just hold your horses a moment. I know. Treasure is so sorely tempting.
Shame on you, you greedy guts. Thought you could outwit an onion. Well, say hello to the nice giant. He adores visitors. Where's the old giant? What? Where's the bloody giant? Just what have you done? How dare you? Have you no shame? Damn.
So, fun fact about him, during some versions of Cinders, during cutscenes, he would wear the same armor your player did, so you can have some pretty funny things with that. Same with quite a few NPCs actually in cutscenes, so also Gale down here, his cutscene, he'll be wearing your armor, so could produce some pretty funny results with that. So now I'm going to head back here, and I think I can level up, put a point here. Yeah, that'll do. I need 36k in order to buy Sigurd's armor, so killing all the stuff on the rafters, I should have enough. And we'll get to Deacons last, because Deacons are Deacons and they're not very fun to fight. Then again, this area is not all that fun either, in my opinion. Narrow pathways, very little room to dodge. Take him out. And he drops the Deacon Set. So there it is. I keep getting confused on all the positions of items because they keep changing on me. And we go with Thrall pop up here. There he is. Get out of here. And he dropped an item. And I got shot by a crossbowman. Of course I got shot by a crossbowman. So, yeah. Big issue with this area. Lots of narrow pathways with some pretty tough enemies. So behind where he was is a chest. And in here is Rosario's dress. And can I wear that? How light is that? A bit heavy. Let's give you HP, effectiveness of HP recovery. Oh, it's that bug. There we go. So this obviously uses stuff from this set, so it kind of bugs out when you put on the Master's attire. So let's just do that. There we go. There's Rosario's dress. So that's one done by Salvador, really sure. So, want a dress. There you go. There we go. If you have weird issues like that where textures aren't loading right because of it, you equipped a certain armor or equipped some armor or a certain weapon, just switch it off to another piece and we're equipped again. Tends to fix it. Get rid of you. How close can I get? There we go. And he gave us a dark gem. And I think it's just a thrall and a chest down here. So in this chest here is an Estus shard. So you're looking for one of them, there you go. And up here, another thrall. Looked like he dropped an item, but he didn't. And down here is a threat or nothing, fairly sure. Yep, so once again used to be an item there, no longer there. And now probably my least favourite encounter of this whole little bit is up here. So we have that thrall there, and that's not a chest, that's a mimic, and then hanging off the side here with another thrall. So, gonna aggro you. I don't want to fight Mimic and these two. And you can petrify some things. Mimics on narrow places, this is gonna be a bad idea. But hey, don't go too bad. I tend to fall down there. I have to start this whole area over again. So from him, we get the Sanctuary Belvine. This is actually a pretty nice miracle catalyst, but also for other builds. So it gives you 25 cast speed, and you can infuse this with the Quivering infusion. Give that another 25, so 50 cast speed. And just have that in your offhand when you're casting other stuff, and you'll get that cast speed. Even if you don't have the stats for it, you still get the bonus. So really nice if you're fighting your spells casting a bit too slowly, even if you're not a miracle build. And now we're going to hit in here, I think it's this one. And this always sucks. Might just two-hand. Block a bit. Don't really want to get knocked off. And the Cathedral Night. Oh, this is gonna suck. Picturing myself getting thrown off the edge and dying. Come on you. There we go. He drops nothing, but here's another chest. And in here is the Thrall set. This is the DS1 Cleric set, fairly sure. And where is that? There it is. This is Faith. Gives you some Faith. And looks very tanky, very bulky. So if you want that look, there you go, Thrall set. And yet another thrall. You would back up. And I think, yeah, this weapon does. So, heavy weapons, their guard absorption scales with dexterity and their stability scales with strength. So, I think that's the same for shields, but I'm not too sure. I think I mentioned in an earlier episode I wasn't too sure because I don't block too often, so. And this is gonna suck. How do we deal with you? And I guess we just run. Come on, you. Narrow rafters plus Cathedral Night says. Not a good combination. Now we have that one. I think we're gonna have a duel with him using the Arbalist. So, Arbalist. Very slow and tedious, but better than facing him in melee range. Because that'd just be a bad idea. And how did that one miss? There we go, that's him taken out. And he drops the oak crossbow. So when you've already got the Arbalist, the oak crossbow just isn't as good. It does... actually there's the oak crossbow, so yeah. Just the worst version. Slightly higher base damage, but less scaling. So. Now let's try not to fail this fall. Drop down here. And drop down here. And we can heal up. And for whatever reason, Patches hasn't shown up. Oh dear. Maybe I need to reload the area and come back. I'm not 100% sure. NPCs are acting a bit funky at the moment. But we're up here for Rosario mostly anyway. So... 1 HP left on these guys. Bloody hell. That's annoying. Just shoot blindly into the crowd. And weren't you meant to be up here? Why are you down here? Things are acting strange. Well, remember, get the red sign soapstone. That's normal though. And now we finally have access to Rosario. So that means I can probably start diversifying my build, start doing some new things. Try and show off some other things rather than just all the big heavy strength weapons. And I'm not going to rest actually because no need to quite yet. So talk to them. So if Cirrus's quest was still working, so Cirrus won't show up to Firelink at all, forgot to mention that last episode, then you can still do stuff at Rosario and have your quest progress as normally. But if you want to switch over to Leonhard's quest, you could pledge loyalty here and that would trigger his quest start and break Cirrus's quest. So if there's an option, we're going to join her covenant. So you can do that without worrying about pissing off Cirrus. And respecing and all that. So we've got covenant. Okay, have a look at the inventory for that. So Pale Tongue for everything here, so you get the Solar Rosario, you get for transposition of certain things, I think. Bloody Elixir, but you can get that from GG. So, since Cirrus's quest is broken, you can get Kraton stuff here, I think, and you can also get Leonhard's set, or Leonhard's mask here. So you can just kill Leonhard for the rest of his set, but his mask is specific to his quest, so if that breaks, you can just get it here. The Mangrove staff, so it's just a pure instaff now, doesn't scale with luck. Yeah, all the Kraton set, which is all FP reduction. And then also Kirk Set, which we've already got. And the Obscuring Ring, which is also pretty nice. So, if you want to get the Mirror Chain Set, that's where you can get it, as well as the Ring Slayer Axe, if you're looking for that. And yeah, we can alter appearance and we can reallocate attributes. You can do that infinitely, as I mentioned in episode 1, as long as you have Pale Tongues, and with the Covenant, which gives you 10% soul absorption, and you also get Pale Tongues just by killing stuff. So we can actually shove that on, because I want to get some Pale Tongues. And I didn't, I got 22. Maybe that'll be enough for what I want. And I'm going to travel away and travel back and see if Patches shows up. If he doesn't, then I'll get him in Firelink. So we'll just go to Random Bonfire and travel back here and see if Patches shows up. If he doesn't show up, then that's 2 NPCs that are broken, because the one that was meant to show up, I think, in the last episode, last episode, he still hasn't shown up, and I looked it up on the wiki, and he should have shown up, so I don't know what's up with him. Maybe he'll show up when we kill Aldrich. So please be a Patches here, because otherwise I have to do stuff in Firelink, and I don't really want to. Rather just get it done here. So is there a crazy bald man? There is a crazy bald man! Hey! Nice. And you're gonna keep shooting at me. Hopefully you can't hit me.
Yes, hello. Oh, I don't believe we've met. I'm Patches. Unbreakable Patches. You seem to be unkindled. Do you have business with me? Oh, yes, of course. It's coming back to me now. Oh, I'm so sorry. That was my hand, as you know. But the deed, well, that was the armor's doing. Regrettable, truly. But behold, I'm stripped clean of that unruly attire. Look at you. Not a scratch. All's well that ends well, right? Yes, we'll be fine. I can tell. It's that rotten curse. It is. The untidy mess.
So that is an important gesture to get a certain item. They have to kill a boss level NPC. So.
Oh, yes. Now, it wasn't me, but you still deserve an apology. Just a little trinket. Go ahead. It's yours now. You should know, I'm a kind of travelling merchant. If you're as unkindled as you look, you'll find plenty of good stuff.
So from him, I'm gonna buy the Katarina set. He also sells the black leather set. It's normal. Stamina recovery, so pretty nice. Katarina set is deflection. So you guys have attacks randomly bounce off you while wearing it, so it's pretty nice. Also gonna grab this for some future stuff. That's the Horsehoof ring. So if you've seen my showcases, you'll see how it pops on quite often. So this just allows you to kick easily, which can be pretty useful. He also sells the Wingspear, which is a pretty nice weapon. It has a unique moveset. It has the slashy moveset, so it's pretty nice. He also sells you rubbish for 200 souls, so still Patches, definitely a cheapskate. And Elizabeth mushrooms. So if you want them early, get a few of them here. They sell some pretty good stuff.
Thanks, sweetie.
So it's definitely worth keeping alive. And yeah, the Horsehoof ring. So I'm pretty sure if I put it on right now, I'll just use my gun. And where are you? You should be up here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. So if I do this, I'm just going to do that. But if I take off my gun, I can just kick all day long. And it's very, very nice. So definitely a ring I quite like, just because I'm really, really bad at getting in the quick input. You also use it while two-handing a weapon, so it'll just override the block. Fairly sure, but you can't use it while using the paired weapons. This guy's just going crazy. And so now, before we head back to Firelink to end off the episode, we are actually going to head to Scribe's Retreat and we're going to take on the Deacons. So, Deacons are 100% optional. You don't get the doll from them, you get the doll elsewhere. And as I showed earlier in the episode, you don't even need the doll. You can get to Irithyll through the warp here. So, Deacons, you don't have to do them on, or don't have to take them on, sorry. And they are a little bit tougher, mostly because of a couple of enemies that were added into the room. So, you have to take them out first. The actual Deacons though, the timed curse mechanic, where if you don't kill them fast enough, you get cursed and just die. That's gone as far as I know. So, they're a bit more fun. I'm just gonna run through here. Already killed them. You can go away. I don't want to fight you. I need to talk about these. So we have all the summon signs here. Once again, even if you don't trigger their quest at all, they'll still show up. For whatever reason, Honorary won't, but Horus will if you don't talk to them. And then down here, despite her quest being completely broken, we have Cinders. So if you want to summon any of them, you can. I find Horus is actually pretty good for this fight, but I'm going to do it solo, and hopefully not die. Dying to Deacons is still kind of embarrassing. So you can see the new enemy here. There's two of these guys in the room. And yeah, Deacons still swarm you. So, kinda need this Cathedral Night to hurry up and stop being completely suck. And that's one taken out. And now Deacons come swarm me. So let's try and get away from them. You can see they're going to spam their fireballs a hell of a lot more. So they are very tough. Let's go take out this one. And that's the main thread of the fight taken out. Now we're just going to try and thin the herd. And I might actually buff my weapon. And I think some lightning would do for them. Trying to thin the herd out. Once you thin them out a bit, they're not quite so bad. And I'm gonna buff again. Nearly at the point where the main Deacon shows up. So, wanna be prepared for him. And where's the red Deacon? There's the red Deacon. And there we go. Main Deacon is gonna show up here. So once again, try and take him out as quickly as we can, because more Deacons are going to be showing up. And there we go. Deacons taken down. So make sure to rush those Cathedral Nights, take them out nice and quickly. Otherwise you're going to have a really bad time. And so one thing to do here is actually just quit out. And then back here, Deacon's corpse will spawn, and on him will be the Archdeacon Set. The Archdeacon Set is a same as Forlorn Set, gives you dark damage or something lighter. There you go. So that is the cathedral all cleared out. Now we're gonna head back to the we'll head back to the shrine, and I'll go free Siegwood. I think I completely forgot about Siegwood. Once again, this quest is broken, so I'm doing it for no reason at all, but oh well. So first of all, I'm going to go trigger patches to show up here. So hopefully he does show up. Go into here, and hopefully we hear the noise. Hey, there we go. Patches showed up. Nice. Again, you never know when stuff's gonna break.
Sorry, friend. Be more careful. By the gods, curiosity is going to kill you, kittens. Some places are better left alone, you know. Oh, sorry. Am I a tad too late? Have no fear. There's beauty in death. Besides, you're amongst your own. Plenty of company, right? Oh, no matter. I'll look after things. By stripping every last trinket off your corpse, you're gonna make some lucky customer very happy. Oh, no, but you...
Unfortunately for him, we have homeward bones, so I think before we go talk to him, actually, I think we go up here. Grey Rat still collapsed. Grab that from him quickly.
Heavens, she was already dead.
There we go. Go up, and while we're over here,
What? Pretty be careful, I go.
and we'll go give Benjamin his soul. Here we go. Thank us for that. So yeah, the Rosa Marinus, or however you pronounce that, I have no clue. So that's new, and the Church Cannon. I'm pretty sure it's just these two that show up here that's new. So yeah, Church Cannon, pretty hefty in the stat department, and pretty hefty in the weight department. But it's pretty damn strong. So that's another option there if you want it. Definitely more of an endgame weapon though. And do I have any other key items I need to give to people? No. I can talk to these two actually.
Oh, and we meet again. We spoke before on the road of sacrifices, Amrin and Astoria. I'm well pleased to see you safe. We reached the Cathedral of the Deep, but Aldrich's coffin was empty. The man-eater must have left for his true home. The little doll in the empty coffin told me Aldrich is said to hail from Irithyll in the Boreal Valley, an ancient fabled city. A pilgrim told me that the city lies beyond Farron Keep, and so becomes our destination. Aldridge's honest pilgrims.
And then we'll talk to... Oh. Go over here, talk to Leonhard. He's got the tongue.
Well, hasn't it been some time? I'm Leonhard, the Ringfinger. Remember me? I slipped you those red eyes some time ago. You're making quite an effort of it, so I thought you might like to know. If you yearn for a proper red-eye orb, one that is uncracked, then kill the Dark Wraith, survivor of the land swallowed by darkness. He has been a prisoner for many ages in the deepest cell in all Lothric. I can see it in your eyes. If you didn't invade, didn't pillage, whatever would you do?
So we might go kill that Dark Wraith first before we go talk to Sigurd.
If you fancy a proper red, then kill. Yes, I can see.
So we're going to do that shortly, but let's go talk to Patches. Once again, I keep forgetting what I need to do. I need to go over here first. And we'll talk to Bloodless. So what have we unlocked new here? So we unlocked Medium Heal from the Cathedral Guardian. Dreg Torrent from the Deacons. Whisper of Despair. You can also get this from Yol, but you get this from the Deacon Soul as well. Pulsating Blade, so it gives you blood on your weapon. Pretty nice. And we'll keep going down here. Morn's Great Hammer from the Cathedral Guardian. So this has a unique moveset, so it's really strong. And keep going on down here. The Cleric's Candlestick. This is a Hex hybrid, I think. So it's a weapon and it also casts spells. Fairly sure. So not as strong as other Hex catalysts, but it is an option. And then Morn's Ring. So you'll periodically emit a damaging force wave. So that's the same as the Young Dragon Ring and the Great Swamp Ring. Same as also the Deep Wing, I don't know what that is, Deep Ring. That you periodically leave a wave of abyssal explosions. So, yeah. Not any of them, they're an option. And that's it for new stuff there. Not going to grab any of it though, because I don't need it. Get up here, and here should be Patches.
You're alive. Now, hold your horses. Let's have a nice talk about this. Oh, come clean. I did you wrong. I didn't mean it, though. Not one bit. You get these urges, running the business and all, and I hate myself for it. I do.
Sure you do, Patches.
Terrible, really. But I can see you'll forgive me. You're alive, after all. And that's what counts, right? Oh, fantastic. A wily second chance.
Well, third chance, technically.
I didn't understand. I just knew it. The heart of a lion. A model for the rest of us. A true friend. Forever.
And so yeah, he gets nothing new. Same stuff. You can marry him if you really want to.
Ah, I see you've met Greyrat. A slinking rodent. But he did me a good turn back in Lothric Dungeon. Doubtless I should do something about that little dead. Well, maybe not. Well, I can hardly believe he's still standing. Ah, that's deadly.
So now we're gonna go kill the Dark Wraith. Now if you had the Master Key, you could go do this at any point. Because the Master Key can open any door, and it can open that door. So go to the High Wall Jail. I'm not really too worried about taking damage. Yes, I'm just going to rush on through. And head on into here. So there is one reason why you might want to come down here. If you're a hexer, I highly recommend the master key just to get down here. Because down here, first of all, off the side here is a chest. And in here is a pretty strong hex catalyst, the Talisman of Beasts. So this is much like Velka's Talisman. We get cast speed. Also has pretty good spell buff, so highly recommend for early casters, or early hex casters, it's pretty nice. And then also this guy, where you can go kill him. And from him we get the full Dark Set, and a Pale Tongue. Pale Tongue is probably just my Covenant though. So the Dark Set, I'm fairly sure, is somewhere around here. Oh yeah, I'm looking right at it, as always. So this is dark damage. So another reason to come here if you're a hexer, you want some more dark damage, get the dark armor. It's pretty nice. And now we're out of home with bones, so we can head back to the shrine. And looking at Saint's Ring, remember that there's something I need to show at Irithyll. So, running around constantly doing stuff. That's Cinders for you. So drop down here, talk to Irithyll. Purchase item. So we kill the Cathedral Guardian. Now she'll help sell Holy Gems, and she'll sell the Saint's Talisman. So, Saint's Talisman, the weapon art is just straight up Wrath of the Gods with the Force Cast animation. So it's very, very strong. So I recommend this as your talisman for early game. There is one that is stronger in terms of spell buff, but you won't be getting that until Lost Rick Castle unless you rush it. And the weapon art on that one isn't quite as good either. So, Saint's Talisman is really, really strong, and it's really, really good.
Have a blessed, I pray.
So now we're gonna go get Sigurd out of the well. And burning undead bone shard before I forget that. And also, can I level up? Yeah, I'll put a point to strength, I guess. I'm probably gonna do some leveling and some respecking between episodes, so not really gonna matter anyway. Let's see, Cleansing Chapel. And then once we get Sigurd out of the well, we'll head to Farron and we'll end off the episode there. And so hopefully the maggot monster leaves me alone.
Hello? Hello? Anyone there? Anyone at all? Oh. I know that voice. Just how long has it been? It's me, Siegfried of Caterina. I've loath to admit it, but I've been had. Someone's swiped my arm. Did you happen to see it anywhere? Oh, my armor. My deepest gratitude. I, Siegfried of Caterina, salute you. With my trusty suit of armor, I'll be out of here in a jiffy. Until we meet again, comrade.
So no, Sigurd was a communist. There we get Rejoice.
No need to worry about me. With my trusty suit of armor, I'll be out of here in a jiffy. Until we meet again, my good friend.
And I just realised we should have also talked to Leonhard again, get the Red Eye Orb, but oh well, we can do that next episode. That can wait. I don't need it. It's just for PvP. So now we can head to Farron Keep. And so I'm going to call it off here. So, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.